The new tariffs include a 25% tax on imports from Canada and Mexico and 10% on Chinese goods starting Tuesday. When asked by newsmen if EU would be next, Trump confirmed it but suggested that a trade deal with the UK could be worked out. Stock markets in Asia and Europe fell, with car manufacturers being hit the hardest. Experts warn that retaliatory tariffs could lead to inflation and lower business confidence. Trump says that the tariffs aim to address border security, drug inflows, and trade deficits. Canada has already responded with its own tariffs. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has warned that he will stop funding South Africa over claims that the country is seizing land and mistreating certain groups. Last month, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa signed a law allowing land appropriation without compensation in some cases. Land ownership remains a sensitive issue as most private farmland is still owned by white people 30 years after apartheid ended. Ramaphosa responded on X saying South Africa follows the rule of law and has not taken anyone's land. He also noted that US funding mainly supports the country's HIV/AIDS program through PEPFAR. The Israeli military has released footage showing the destruction of more buildings in southern Lebanon, claiming it is targeting Hezbollah's infrastructure. It says that it destroyed weapon depot containing mortars, missiles, rockets, and other military equipment. Despite a ceasefire agreement that required its withdrawal, the Israeli army remains in large parts of southern Lebanon. And lastly, on global news, Armen Sargsyan, leader of the pro-Russian Arbat battalion in eastern Ukraine, has died in hospital after being injured in an explosion in Moscow. The blast occurred in the entrance of a residential building about 12 kilometers from the Kremlin. Other people, including his bodyguard, were also seriously injured, with some reports claiming another person died. Ukraine Security Service (SBU) has accused Sargsyan of recruiting prisoners to fight in Ukraine and linked him to past murders in Kyiv. Russian investigators believe the attack was planned and are working to identify those responsible. And that's it on the Global News segment for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I am Rebecca Goffey.